So this is another problem, and then the problem is as follows. Unfortunately, we'll have to listen to music as well as whatever I'm saying. Hold on. Okay, so now this is a problem talking about a particular method for finding the products of any two given numbers. And if you are given a number A and a B, then how to find their products instead of doing it the normal way, it's through some weird way. Anyways, let's continue. So A is divided by 2, and then when A is divided by 2, B is already there. What we'll have to do is we'll have to get rid of the decimal part of A, and then B, the value of B is supposed to be multiplied by 2. When B is multiplied by 2, what happens now is we have to continue dividing the value of A again. And when we divide the value of A again, we now have to multiply B by 2. So we'll have to be doing that continuously. In the end, the code will stop the moment A is 1, right? So I'm sure when A is 1, we'll have to divide it again, get rid of its decimal part until finally we will get the value of B multiplied. Like that, you understand? Very good. But the final answer is supposed to be the sum of all the values of B when A was odd, even with respect to the start A being odd. Okay, so if A starts being odd, that's basically what we are going to do. Take note of this. Very important. Very, very important. Given this, we have 21 over here, and we were given 10. 10 is 10 is an even number. A is an odd number, which is the current value of A is 21. What we do now is we are going to change the value of A, and so A is going to be divided by 2. When A is divided by 2, this is supposed to be multiplied by 2. That's how come this becomes 20 and this becomes 10. At this point, when we have the values of A and B, we already have them. So we just have to check whether the value of A that we have is odd or not. If the value of A is odd, then we are going to sum the value of the B that we have. Like that. Basically, that's what's going to happen. And it will happen as we go down, 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 down. This 10 will also be divided into 2, gets us this, and then B is multiplied. The moment B is multiplied, we now have to find a way to get the value of B into something. Well, it looks some way, but let's see how to sort of do it. So this is more or less explaining whatever we saw on the left. I mean the left, like the previous slide. So let's sort of get through this as a result of time issue. Okay, so in this case, we were told that the user is supposed to give us the A and the user is supposed to give us the B. Truth be told, I don't know what to do from here, but there's one thing I know. We are going to be doing some things continuously. What we'll be doing now is, okay, so let me say this way. Because of the fact that we are going to divide the value of A and then Sansu use the value of A again, but before you even divide the value of A and assign the value of A, what you're now going to be doing is you will check whether the value of A is the true is odd or not, like that. Before now, when you are done, you add the B to whatever, and then later on you change their values so that they go and come again. Okay, so I'm going to do it one particular way. This is not the final way. Okay, if there was a problem, you can write in the comment section. I'll do a video addressing this particular one. Right, I'm writing this from my head with respect to what we read so far. We are going to do whatever we'll be doing until the value of A is no more 0. So I'm going to say while the value of A is greater than 0. Okay, that's when you will now be dividing the value of A by 0 or whatever it is, by 2. So when we start, we are going to say if the value of A modulus 2 is odd. It's odd means we produce a 1. If it is odd, then the counterpart of A, which is called B, should be added. So I need a variable over here. Basically, this is how I start my loop before I even think of my variables, where each person knows how to do their own. So sum will now be equal to 0. Okay, all right. So let me make this smaller. I come here. And I'm going to say sum is going to be sum plus the counterpart of A when A was odd. So I end my if. The moment I end my if, I have done whatever I need to do. So I'm just going to say, oh, the value of A should be divided by 2. Forget about 8 decimal, whatever. And then the value of B should be multiplied by 2. I don't know what you think, but I want to believe that this alone should be able to do the question. When we start, sum is equal to 0, right? And then we just check, is the value of A less than or equal to, what do you call it? Is the value of A odd? If it's odd, then the B that it came with, just add the value of B to this. When I'm done with this if, I'm going to check, I'm going to say that decrease the value of A by dividing it by 2. This thing, if A is an integer, you're going to get rid of whichever decimal it came with. And then I have B over here. The value of B should be multiplied. Okay. Now, the moment A is still greater than 0, the loop is going to run again. And if it's going to run again, then what will now happen over here is it's going to assume that a new A and a new B are coming. If that A is odd, then sum the B that it came with, like that. And then that's unless the question has changed. If the question has not changed, basically there's a solution. So you now print this Russian peasant product equals. Now the product we use a sum to compute. So basically this is the end. If there's something wrong with this, you can prompt me. I'm sure I might have skipped. But anyways, as far as I'm concerned, or whatever I'm seeing, I am done here. Okay. I know there is a problem. If there is a problem, please ring me.